Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another video practicing for Slay Nation Stone Mountain at the home lake, June 22nd. Sorry to start off this one with a catch, but it was literally first cast and a catch. But this is the first practice. I got 3 practice videos, and hopefully we'll be able to show you guys an actual tourney video.
That might be a good sign.
Stay tuned. I'll be talking through this one, but hope you enjoy. See you soon.
And I lost my thing. Hadn't been out here 10 minutes. Got a fish.
So what I'm doing here, guys, is I've marked a bunch of spots that have some boulders off some points and on some flats that the fish can pull off to. It's still post-spawn, late May, and throughout June I know that they'll recycle on these boulders and on these points. So that's what I'm just checking up on, and this was actually the first practice day. I saw multiple fish on these locations, so the next location will be a nice open flat, and we kind of do some damage over there too, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I've made my way to the flat, and what I like to do is I've already scanned this. This lake is pretty small, not too big, so pretty much know what it looks like with side scan. And what I'll do is I'll come and get to the 15-foot mark and scan with the live scope all the way down the 15-foot mark, and then come back up like the 12-foot mark and get a gauge for how the fish are set up on it, if they're set up in the bottom, suspended with the bait fish, if there's any bait fish, if there's any fish. So this is what I've done here in this 15-foot zone. And I've got my jig and minnow combo ready just to throw it any suspended fish that I see. And you'll see it kind of pays off here starting off the bed on this flat. Then we get into the drop shot and a shaky head bite as well.
just waiting for it to drop in his mouth. Just what I a little 12 and a quarter. We'll take it. They on it today. That might be a cat. Nope. It's a nice bass and my drag. I mean my ate it instant. As soon as it got to him, I didn't even see him eat. I just set the hook because of how crazy piped up he got. 15 inch. I need to tie this up when the wind, in the place where the wind isn't too bad. So I'm gonna try to get him on something else real quick. It's probably not gonna do well, but I can't have that attitude. Get him on the shaky head. Shaking.
Alright guys, so pay attention to this next hookup. Didn't catch the fish, but I want you to keep it in mind for the next video. But I roll up on two boulders, and this fish is piped up between the two boulders, just swimming back and forth between the two. I can tell he's very aggressive, and this keys me in on when they're really about to bite, and if they're not, you know, just being passive. But watch this.
They are on it today. That was a 3-pounder. They are on it today. my choice of the day. Flat nose worm. This is KVD Magic. KVD Perfect Classics. Flat nose worm. Drop shot. Walnut hook. Magic. So we're gonna see how they like that again.
So I went back to the flat and did not catch anything else after tying up that new drop shot. So I made my way back down the lake, and I noticed with all this wind, this is the only choke point on the main part of the lake where the um, sides of the lake kind of narrow down and create a real nice little, I think, area of current when the wind is blowing real well. And many afternoons I came here for practice, I would find schooling fish around here active on bait. So I settled down and just started to get a sense of how these fish were moving and started to pick them off. It got real fun pretty quick.
That's our limit. 15 inches.
So as you can see, I was out here pretty much all day. So for a couple hours, I went back and marked a few flats, a few new areas on the back of one creek that I know doesn't get a lot of attention. I did not throw on them, so there was no footage, but I did a lot of scouting this trip. And on my way back to the ramp, coming back to the main body, found a lot of schoolers again on bait, and this is pretty much the pattern for the afternoon and evening for this lake. It kind of got to it really good and holding it in. But you're right in the mouth of these creeks on the main lake. You can really get into some action in the evening time, and that's exactly what I did here.
Smallmouth, thick frame jokers. 14.75.
So here, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Was chasing down a group of 6, and the first one bit, missed him. I got a second one to bite, missed him, and the third one bit right at the kayak, and he comes off right at the kayak. But they were so piped up, I got 3 of them to bite out of this one school of 6 fish. It was just hilarious.
I knew he was going to. Oh, he's still there. What the fuck? Oh, that was the funniest thing I ever had to do. Bunch of little small bags. Brought the whole school to the yak. 3 of them did it.
All right, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this first practice at Stone Mountain. I pretty much ran the card out of memory. I caught a real slab of a crappie after this, and that was about it on jerk bait. Out of all things, crazy. But yeah, got another practice session coming up for you guys. You're really gonna like it. I got some surprising news about the actual tournament. Did not get any footage of it, but you're gonna want to stay tuned for that. But I thank you for joining me on this lake breakdown. We're gonna break down Stone Mountain Lake and some more lakes the rest of the summer into the fall. Stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for joining in. Got 'em game, tight lines. We out.